This video is all about boosting FPS in Counter-Strike 2 and fixing those frustrating FPS drops and stutters. I tested every step myself and saw a huge FPS increase, and you can achieve the same results too. Stick around, follow carefully, and get ready to make CS2 run better than ever. To start boosting your FPS and fixing potential drops in CS2, the first step is to clear out Steam's download cache. This helps remove outdated or corrupted files that can slow down performance. Open Steam, click on the Steam button in the top left corner, and head into Settings. From there, select Downloads and find the Clear Download Cache option. Confirm when prompted, and Steam will automatically restart. By doing this, you eliminate unnecessary clutter, improve startup speed, and ensure smoother stability when launching CS2. After that, move into the Friends and Chat settings. Here, turn off animated profile pictures and any extra visual effects. These may look nice, but they use up CPU and GPU power that should instead be dedicated to your game. Next, go into the interface section and disable smooth scrolling, GPU accelerated rendering, and hardware video decoding. These adjustments prevent Steam from hogging resources in the background, giving CS2 more breathing room to run efficiently. You should also optimize your library settings. Enable low bandwidth mode and low performance mode, and turn off community content. This reduces unnecessary background tasks and makes Steam lighter overall, ensuring fewer interruptions while you're in-game. Finally, restart Steam to lock in these changes. While each tweak might seem minor on its own, together they create a more responsive Steam client, freeing up system resources so CS2 can run at higher FPS with fewer drops. The goal is to cut down on background strain and let your PC focus on what matters most, delivering smooth, consistent gameplay. In the next step, we'll fine-tune key window settings to make sure your system runs Counter-Strike 2 with maximum performance and stability. Start by opening the Windows Settings menu. Click the Windows button, choose Settings, and then go to the Privacy section. Under General, turn off all options to prevent Windows from collecting data for personalized ads and background tracking. Next, go into Diagnostics and Feedback and set diagnostic data to Basic. Then, disable inking and typing recognition, tailored experiences, and diagnostic data viewer. Finally, scroll down and click Delete under Delete Diagnostic Data to remove any stored logs. These changes reduce unnecessary background activity that can slow down your PC. Next, go to System Settings. Open Notifications and Actions and disable non-essential notifications. Then, go to Focus Assist and make sure it's set to off so you're not interrupted mid-game. Move to multitasking and turn off all Snap Assist features. Scroll down to Timeline and disable it. Under Virtual Desktops, unless you actively use multiple desktops, set both options to only the desktop I'm using. Skip projecting to this PC. Finally, turn off Remote Desktop unless you specifically need it. While still in System, go to About and select Advanced System Settings. A new window will appear. Open the Advanced tab and click Settings under the Performance section. By default, Windows prioritizes appearance, but for gaming, you want speed. Select Adjust for Best Performance to disable unnecessary animations. Then, under Custom, re-enable these four options for balance. Enable Peak. Show thumbnails instead of icons. Show window contents while dragging. Smooth edges of screen fonts. This way, you keep good visual clarity without wasting performance. Apply the changes and confirm. Lastly, under the same Advanced tab, adjust processor scheduling. Select Programs instead of Background Services. This ensures Windows prioritizes resources for CS2 and other active tasks, not background operations. After saving everything, your PC will be much leaner and more responsive. For demanding games like Counter-Strike 2, these optimizations reduce lag, smooth out gameplay, and make sure system power is dedicated to delivering maximum FPS. Now we will adjust the in-game settings in CS2 to achieve higher FPS and smoother gameplay. Start by opening the Video Settings menu. Keep the resolution at your monitor's native setting for the best balance of clarity and performance, but if you need extra frames, lowering it to 1280 by 960 is a good option. Dropping too low, however, can make enemies harder to see. For aspect ratio, the default 16:9 works well, but many players prefer stretch resolutions because they make enemy models appear wider and slightly easier to hit. Always set the refresh rate to the maximum your monitor supports, such as 144 Hz or 240 Hz, and make sure the display mode is set to full screen so that system resources are dedicated entirely to CS2. In advanced video settings, boost player contrast is optional. It helps with visibility in darker areas but can affect performance slightly, so leave it off if you want every bit of FPS. VSync should be disabled because it introduces input lag, even though it removes screen tearing. NVIDIA Reflex Low Latency should be set to Enabled plus Boost, as this greatly reduces input delay and makes your gameplay feel more responsive. For multi-sampling anti-aliasing, turn it off completely since it costs a lot of performance. Global shadow quality should be set to low and dynamic shadows should be disabled, as both settings are heavy on the CPU and GPU without giving you any competitive advantage. Model and texture detail should also be kept on low to reduce VRAM usage unless you are running a very powerful GPU. Texture filtering mode is best left on bilinear for maximum performance. Shader detail should be on low to cut out unnecessary graphical effects, and particle detail should also be on low to avoid FPS drops during smokes and explosions. Ambient occlusion should be disabled, as it only improves visuals at the expense of performance. For HDR, select performance to keep lighting smooth without straining your system. Finally, if you are playing on a low-end PC, enabling Fidelity FX Super Resolution in performance mode can help upscale resolution and boost FPS, but if you have a mid-range or high-end PC, it is better to keep this setting off for sharper visuals. These changes ensure CS2 runs smoothly with fewer FPS drops, reduced input lag, and a much more consistent experience, giving you the competitive edge you need. That's it for the CS2 FPS Boost and Fix guide. Apply these steps and enjoy smoother, lag-free gameplay. Don't forget to follow all steps carefully for the best results and dominate every match.